I can't believe March is halfway over, but that means that we need to do our battle of the unboxings between Ipsy and Allure Beauty Box. So if that's something you want to watch, then stick around. Hey everybody, my name's Catherine. I'm a beauty and reselling enthusiast, and if those are the things that you like to watch, consider subscribing before you go. Today's video is going to be my monthly series of Battle of the Unboxings, where we go through my Allure Beauty Box and my Ipsy box. We look at what products that we were I was about to say gifted, but we're not gifted them. We definitely pay for them. The items that we received in the boxes, and we kind of do a head-to-head showdown of which subscription box was better for this month. So let's get started. So starting with our Allure Beauty Box, it does come in at just under $21 per month, and that is with an annual subscription. Sometimes you do get the option of customizing some a item, and when I say customizing, you basically get to customize a shade, which I do believe one item is in there. The customizations usually come about a month in advance, so I can never quite remember what the customizations were. But let's just dive on in and see what this box has to bring us. They give us all of our useful information that I'll be reading from the pamphlet, some other, information. So let's see. Looks like a pretty colorful box. We have blues and oranges and yellows and pinks and greens, and so very, very colorful. But the first item was the item that we did get to choose the shade, and yes, I knew I saw it in here. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Low Lighter, and you got the choice of a few different shades. Let me see what shades. Unbothered, Low Key, or Incognito. Let me kind of show you very briefly of what the shade choices look like. So kind of a pink, an orange, and more of a bronzy color. But it says, why you'll love it. We've heard of low lights in the hair, but for cheeks, that's a new one. In this unique balm to powder formula, low lights refers to a natural looking glowy and soft focus effects, thanks to a very cool blurring ingredient called Upslight. Without an obvious I'm wearing highlighter vibe. It's a subtle way to get glowing, perfect for revving up your makeup for spring. So how you use it: swirl the balm onto cheeks and anywhere else you want to glow, like the tip of your nose and chin with a brush or a blush brush works well. So this retails for $25 for 0.21 ounces. So this does constitute as one of our full-size products. In Allure, you are supposed to get 3 full-size products, and then the rest other products are deluxe trial sizes. Sometimes it's 2 extra products, sometimes it's 3, but the box itself is supposed to retail for $125. I will do all of the math down below for you. So some of these deluxe trial sizes will have a different retail value given what are different from what they tell us in here based off of the amount that we're given. So I will do all the math for you down below. But I'm more curious as to what this looks like. So let's open this up without slicing ourselves. So I did choose the shade Unbothered because I figured that would work best for my fair skin tone with kind of cool neutral leaning undertones. So this is what it looks like. I have not tried any of the, yes I have. I have a Yummy Skin blush. I don't know what I'm thinking. I do have a Yummy Skin blush. I think, what is the shade? I think it's like brunch, something brunch in it. But I haven't tried any of her like other complexion products. Like I haven't tried the foundation or the concealer or anything. So I was very interested to see that this was a choice within the box. So let's do a quick little swatch of it because I'm very curious what it looks like on the skin, because how I think I'm going to use it, yes, very balmy, is more of like a blush highlighter combo. So instead of this just being a highlighter, because that's definitely going to be way too bright or way too dark for my skin, I think it's going to make for a really pretty, just kind of glowy type of blush. So the texture is very balmy. Upslight is actually supposed to be, I think it's like a Swedish ingredient or invention or something like that, that is actually supposed to help with like oil control as well. So with it having this like Upslight in it, I'm wondering if it's supposed to like kind of provide a mattifying texture to the skin while also giving a glow with like the shimmeriness of it all. So I'm very interested. So that was our first product. Moving forward to our next product, this is from Glow Recipe. This is their Plum Plump Hyaluronic Gloss Balm. Oh, it's a gloss balm. Okay, because I feel like I've seen the Plum Plump like moisturizer or something like that. But they say whoever wrote this said it's their absolute favorite. Oh my god, I've gone through 5 pots. I'll never hesitate to use it. And there are almost always glowing as our lips when bathed in cool tinted balm. The Allure Best of Beauty Award winner has texture we can only describe as juicy. It's thick but not heavy, shiny but not sticky, and flavorful but not in a childish way. In short, it's the perfect balm to keep your lips hydrated. So this retails for $22 for 15 milliliters. They say 15 milliliters, but this says 15 grams on here. So let's just take a look at what it looks like. I'm not going to swatch this because it's a balm, but we could definitely give it a smell. So that's what it looks like. It has like a nice, somewhat sweet smell to it, but it's a little bit difficult to tell without actually putting it like on your lips and having it right underneath your nose. It's a cute little container. We got the little slit in there to look like a little plum. Very cute. I do love a good lip balm, like especially I go through nighttime lip balms pretty quickly, so I'm excited to add another to my collection. The next item we have is from Skin Fix. This is their triple lipid eye treatment. Another Best of Beauty winner. This lightweight eye cream is gentle enough for sensitive skin, but can still manage to depuff with caffeine, brighten with niacinamide, and smooth with peptides the delicate eye area. So this retails for a whopping $54 for 15 milliliters. So this is a full-size product. That is pretty nifty. I, for some reason, have a very difficult time remembering to use eye cream, so I don't go through it quite often. Ooh, that's looks just very plump and juicy. So I feel like that would work really well for underneath the eyes. And I really like this like blue kind of packaging. It's very cool. So most likely I probably will keep it because I am trying to make it a goal of mine to use eye cream a little bit more often. I currently have an eye cream in my March on my stash that if you're curious to know the products that I'm using for the month, I will link that video up for you. And I do have my Dr. Jart Ceramidian cream in there that I'm doing my best to use. But I did notice the other day that my eyes, like I don't think my under eyes look bad when there's no makeup, and maybe it was just the makeup I was using, but the past few times that I have put makeup on, like my under eyes just looked extra creepy, and I was like, no ma'am, that's not happening. So that further brought me down to the path that I need to be using eye cream to, you know, my almost mature skin. So the next item is from Verse. This is their Dew Point Moisturizing Gel Cream with green tea extract and aloe leaf juice. It says, as the weather starts to warm up, switching to a lighter moisturizer can feel as refreshing as a spring breeze. This jelly formula has the same bouncy vibe, delivering serious hydration with ingredients like jojoba seed oil. We'd like to see a spring breeze do that. So this retails for $14.99 for 60 milliliters. So this is another kind of full-size product. I love a good lightweight moisturizer. I do have combo skin, so I tend to lean more toward gel moisturizers. I just feel like they soak into my skin just a little bit faster than a regular moisturizer. And I love using a lightweight moisturizer underneath makeup. So this like more for a morning time moisturizer. So I will definitely be keeping that as well. Moving forward to Belif. I do love a good Belif product. They just make some real quality products. This is their Belif Super Drops Niacinamide Golden Glow Serum. The name Super Drops does not disappoint. The skincare and makeup hybrid from beloved K-beauty brand Belif gives skin an instant glow with gold pearls, brightens with vitamin C, and blurs the look of pores in the process. So it looks like you can wear the serum on its own as a primer or mix a few drops into your moisturizer. or even a tinted moisturizer. So this looks like it can kind of be one of those products that can be used in lots of different ways. And I love this like pearlescent packaging too. But the retail price is $38 for 50 milliliters. So this is 10 milliliters. So this is like an example of a deluxe trial size. So again, I will do the math below for you so you know exactly how much this is. But let's take a look at this, because when it's saying gold pearls, like that makes me just a little bit cautious, only because I do have more cool neutral leaning undertones. So if this was more of like kind of a pinky type of pearls, I feel like that would work better for my skin. But since it's gold, I don't know if it's gonna like clash or if it's gonna warm it up or anything. But I'm gonna look at some like swatches online before I swatch this, because if I don't like how the swatches look online, I'm going to send this in to you for me. I talk about them all the time. I always have a video linked in my description about the company. It's basically a reselling website for beauty products. And if I can not even use one, I'm going to get more money for it. So I'm going to look for swatches online. And then the very last product that we got is from Sephora. This is the Sephora Collection Size Up Volumizing Mascara. It says the small but mighty tube houses tons of drama. The fluffy wand and rich formula give lashes impressive volume, making it the perfect way to finish off any makeup look. So this retails for $13 for 0.47 ounces, which is the full size. And in here we get 0.05 ounces. So most likely, I mean, I do love a volumizing mascara, but that wand, just the wand shape and the wand girth, I guess, is quite large, and I have hooded eyes, so usually a larger wand doesn't work so well for me. It just kind of makes a mess everywhere. So I don't think this is something I'm going to keep, but this would be an excellent addition to you for me as a donation. So not only do they resell products, but products that maybe aren't up to their retail value or are kind of deluxe trial sizes like this do get donated to very good causes. So I think this would probably be a really great donation for them. But let's do a quick recap of everything that we got in Allure. I do have to say, this was quite a colorful box. I enjoyed, this was like very pleasant to the eye. So I don't know if they did that intentionally, but good job, Allure. Very, very pleasant. But let's move on to Ipsy. So this is the Ipsy base box, which really is BoxyCharm base box. I still always get confused with the name of what to call it. But this is another monthly subscription box. This one comes in around just under $31 for an annual subscription. It is $10 more than Allure, but with Ipsy, you do get 5 full-size products. And the nice thing is that usually 2 of them are picked for you, and then you get the choice of the rest. So again, about a month prior, they will ask you to make your choices, and then you go in and they give you about 5 or 6 choices within the customization, and they all range from like skincare, hair care, makeup, things like that. And then you get to go in and you get to customize majority of your box. And then also the nice thing too with this is that after you customize, you get to add on products as well. And this month I definitely added on some products because I couldn't resist. So let's get into what was chosen for me, and then what I customized, and then what I added on. And then I should say too, if you didn't see my last month's video, I'll link that as well, but it was a icon box month. So it was a quarterly upgrade that I choose to do. You basically get more products. You do have to pay some more for it, but you get more products. The retail values are a little bit higher, and you get to customize a little bit more. But let's dive into this one. So we got a cute little, I don't know, pamphlet of something. All right, let's get this out of the way. Lots of wonderful things in this box. So let's start with the stuff that I did not choose that was chosen for us. So the first one is this Allure Beauty Lip Scrub. All right, pulling it up online, it looks like it retails for $18. It says, prep your palette with this gentle exfoliator packed with vitamin E. It sweeps away dead skin cells, leaving your lips smooth, soft, and ready for any lip color. Think of it as the perfect primer for your lipstick line. Ugh. I'm not a huge lip scrub fan. I usually will, like, I don't know. It sounds weird, but if I have dry skin, I just kind of like rub my finger over it and it goes away. I don't feel like I need a lip scrub to do that, but you know, it's meh. This is just a meh product. So we'll just leave it over there. The next item that was chosen for us is on the very bottom. This comes in a nice little packaging to protect it. This is from Wing Me. I've never heard of Wing Me before, but it's the Ethereal Rose Face and Eye Palette. I can tell you right off the bat, I'm not a huge face and eye palette. Usually there's one or two or more shades that just don't necessarily work for me. But this is supposed to be in the light medium family. So let me read it for you. It says the multi-use palette features a harmonious blend of bronzers, blushes, and highlighters and setting powder, all crafted to double as everyday eyeshadows. Infused with wild rose and flower extracts, each shade delivers a velvety, radiant finish while nourishing your skin with a gentle floral essence, and it does retail for $38. So what is nice about subscription boxes, they do bring you some brands that you may have never heard of. So I've never heard of this brand before. I've never heard of the lip scrub brand either. So this is what the palette looks like. Really pretty, like ombre type of packaging. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Okay. Yeah. Lots of colors I'm not going to use. It's not that it's not pretty, but I think a lot of these colors, especially more of this like bronzer shade, is a little bit too warm for me. This highlighter shade's a little bit too warm for me. This powder might work as like an all over face powder, would definitely be too dark as an under eye powder for me. And then these two, they are pretty, but again, if one or more of these shades is not going to work for me, it's like I'm not going to use it. So this is a prime example of something that I'm going to send to you for me, and hopefully somebody will love this and I will get a payout from it to kind of recoup some of the costs of this box. So the next product that I chose for myself, the first one that I chose for myself, was from Supergoop, the Unseen Sunscreen. So this is their broad spectrum sunscreen with SPF 40 PA+++. I don't know what PA++ is. But it is water and sweat resistant for 40 minutes. All skin types, natural finish, non-comedogenic. Let's see, it's a weightless, colorless, scentless formula for a face that leaves behind a velvety, soft finish. I like the velvety, soft finish claim because sunscreens can typically be kind of greasy. So I like how this almost has like a mattifying finish to it. It also acts like a makeup gripping primer that's perfect for all skin tones. Oh, I love a double duty product. So I think I've had this one before. I know I've had multiple Supergoop products before, and I really, really do like them. They're a really great brand. So when I saw this as an option, especially with spring and summer being here and just being outside, we just booked a Disneyland vacation, so you know we're going to be outside for a really long time. This is going to be perfect for that, to, you know, prevent any extra additional exposure to the sun. So I'm excited about that. And then this retails for $38. And then the next choice I had was actually something that I've been wanting to try. This is from Fenty Beauty. This is their Fenty Cheeks Suede Powder Blush. So they had the shade Sundress Season. Yeah, I'm assuming that's season. So let's take a look at this. This has been on my, not this particular shade, but this formula has been on my Sephora wish list for quite some time, which my Sephora, or not my, Sephora in general, their sale is coming up, their VIB Rouge sale, and I always do a video for that, so I can link up my past videos if you're curious to know like how I go through my very long wish list and then kind of whittle it down and then finally, you know, have my picks, and then I usually do a haul of it. So I can leave that for you, as well as I know a new video will be coming up once that happens, because I think it starts at like the beginning of April. Very excited. Anyways, this has been on my wish list. So what does it say? This is high impact color, ultra smooth texture, a lightweight formula for diffused finish. I have heard that these are quite pigmented. So let's take a look at this one. And like the shape is just very unique too. I don't know how it's going to fit into my other compacts and everything, but it's very pretty. It does look like there's like, I don't know if it's a break or something. No. Okay. So this is, ooh, that's very pretty. So kind of like a peachy coral color. I don't know. It didn't look that peachy corally, because whenever they have like different shades that you can choose, I always look at like swatches up online, and the modeled photos of this for on a very light skin tone didn't look this peachy. So maybe this is just because it's so like I'm doing a very intense kind of swatch, but I mean, it's pretty. We'll definitely put it on our face and we'll see how it goes, but you'll see something else in a little bit that I added on that I'm even more excited about. But this blush retails for $28. And then the very last item that I chose for my customization is msha.ke. This is another darling brand that a lot of the subscription boxes like to add on. It's a pretty expensive brand too. This is their heat protecting hair serum. It retails for $55. It says pamper your strands with maximum protection up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit or 230 degrees Celsius. With this lightweight serum that deeply hydrates to prevent dryness and breakage, resulting in frizz-free, smooth and shiny tresses with everyday use. Aloe vera and olive leaf extract condition and lock in moisture, ensuring your hair stays healthy and resilient even with frequent styling. Perfect for all hair types, this non-greasy formula leaves your locks looking vibrant and feeling soft without any residue. So I don't typically like to pick hair products because I feel like my hair is just like the last straw. It's the last thing that I like to worry about or even fuss about for the day. It's usually in a bun or it's just stick straight how it dries. So I have been thinking a little bit more that I want to add a little bit more attention to detail to my hair, and with that I do really enjoy curling my hair, but heat tools, damage, you know, you don't necessarily want to do it all the time. So I thought that a heat protecting hair serum would work really well. I also liked how it is kind of, it reduces frizz. It says it's non-greasy, so I have a very greasy scalp, so my hair tends to just get greasy pretty quickly. So I liked anything that talks about not being like not adding extra grease. So we're gonna try this out. We're gonna see if I can go on a hair journey at all. So we'll see. So this was my last choice that I picked. So the other products are stuff that I added on. If I didn't add anything on, this would have been the end of the box. But let's talk about the things I added on. So the first was another Fenty Cheeks Suede Blush Powder blush, and this is in the shade Tahiti Tease. I want to say that this is like a new color. I don't even think it's on Sephora at all. So the shade that I was really wanting on Sephora in this formula was the, what is it? Something Baby Cheeks, or let me look it up. It's not Baby Cheeks, it's Bacon Cakes, a soft rosy taupe. That's the one I really want, but then I saw this one pop up as an add-on choice and I was like, ooh, that seems really similar. So I got this one. It's kind of a sparkly, how do they describe it? A sparkly, they don't describe it as anything. I've just really been into these like nude type of tones and this like shimmery type of tone. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. So let's swatch it and then I'll tell you how much I paid for it, which is another perk. Ooh, okay, that's a lot more orangey peachy than I was expecting. It's really pretty though. That is really pretty. And this formula felt really nice. Okay, so this retails for $28. And then ooh, I almost dropped it. That would have been terrible. How much does it actually, or how much did I actually pay for it? Give me 1 second. All right, it's not easily telling me how much I paid for it, but I want to say it was like around the $12 mark. I feel like that seemed about right. So less than half of the original price. And it's very pretty. I still probably gonna pick up that baby cakes one because this wasn't exactly what I was thinking it was gonna be. This is definitely a little bit more orangey, peachy on me than I anticipated, and I was looking for more of that soft rosy color, so I probably will still pick that one up, but based off of the formula, it seems really nice. So that hopefully will help me make an educated decision to pick up that baby cakes one. But then the last thing that I decided to add on to my purchase was from Makeup by Mario. This is their Surreal Skin Foundation. Now they did have a few shades to choose from, and I ended up choosing 2N. This is not a new product. This is actually probably like 1 or 2 years old, or it came out 1 or 2 years ago. And I never ended up picking it up because people kept saying it was kind of like sparkly and stuff like that. And so I was like, nah, it just got a lot of mixed reviews. So I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna hold off on it. Let me put something in here to like weigh this down. There we go. So I held off on it, but don't get me wrong, I still had interest around it. I just never picked it up. So this retails for $44, and I believe the add-on price was like $22, so about half off. But it says this foundation delivers a luminous, weightless finish that looks like real skin but better. This breathable, buildable formula seamlessly blends to blur imperfections while enhancing your natural glow. Infused with hydrating and skin-loving ingredients, it helps keep your complexion fresh, radiant, and comfortable all day. So 2N. Again, whenever I see shades, I always go to Sephora or the brand's website to see what the shades are going to look like. And this one seemed like it was going to be my best match. So let's shake it up a bit and see how it goes. Not like I needed a new foundation in my life, but you know, I really have a hard time not taking a good deal. Okay, come on. Come on. Can't be that thin. You gotta be kidding me. It's not that thin, is it? Oh, okay. There we go. Whew. Okay, it is pretty thin. It's very serum-like, and that was a huge, huge swatch. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's kind of like do it out here. So my arms are definitely paler than my face, especially my underarm, or my forearm, I should say, but that still looks kind of yellowy. We'll see. We'll put it on my face. We'll see how it goes. If not, at least I didn't pay full price for it. Let's do a quick recap of everything that we got in this month's Ipsy box. Now it's time to battle them out. So getting these both into frame and focus, this is where we battle things out. There's really no set criteria. I just go based off of retail value, the value of the box, like how much I paid for it compared to how much the products are worth, my excitement levels, how much or how many of the items I'm going to be keeping versus sending off to you for me. You know, just very subjective type of terms. But let's try to get everything so we can see everything as best we can in these boxes. Okay, so as I was putting these together, I will say I loved the color aesthetics of the Allure box. I felt like a lot of colors were represented in this, and I also really liked how it kind of was a mixture of makeup and skincare products, and I think I said majority of this I was going to keep except the mascara, so that's kind of uncommon. Usually there's more than one thing that I'm getting rid of, but then we go into the Ipsy box, and I am going to be probably passing on the lip scrub and the face palette. And then the other things I'm probably going to be keeping for myself. Most definitely will be keeping for myself. And I was quite excited to be able to try something that I've been wanting to try for a really long time, or not, maybe it wasn't a really long time, but something that was on my wish list with these blushes as well as the Makeup by Mario, even if I don't know if that's going to be a good shade match for me, but we'll try. And then the other things that I'm going to keep are just things that I'm going to use. You know, I'm going to use sunscreen. I probably will use this hair thing, but I'm also going to be using a lot of this too. So that's what makes it a little bit difficult. You know, I initially kind of thought what I was going to be like, I pre-thought without kind of opening up the boxes and literally putting them side by side. I knew which one the winner was going to be, and now I open them up and I actually put them side by side and really inspect all of the products. Then now I'm a little bit second guessing myself, but I do think I'm going to go with my original answer, and I'm going to pick Ipsy as the winner for this month. I just think that I have more excitement over the products in this. Like, yes, these are good products and I'm excited to use these too, but I had more excitement over this. So Ipsy is going to be the winner for this month, but I would love to hear from you between these two boxes. And I should say, hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to decide if, would I still have liked this if it wasn't for the add-ons? I think, okay, so I'm taking a step back. I think if I didn't have the additional add-ons of the foundation and another blush, I might have been more aligned with Allure, because I still would have gotten rid of the palette. I still would have gotten rid of the lip scrub. So that would have left me a blush, a sunscreen, and then the hair care. And I think these products, no, I'm still going to go with Ipsy. I think I still would have been excited over these products compared to these products. All of these products are nice and I'm still excited. I think these products just make me more excited, which I'm pretty sure I just repeated myself. So now, between these two boxes, which one would you have picked as the winner? I'd love to hear from you. If you're ever curious of trying these boxes, I always have my referral codes linked down below. I think with Ipsy, I do have the option of sending you like a free glam bag. Nothing is free, so don't expect it to be absolutely free, but it is like a little trial size of what these boxes could be like. I think you pay shipping and handling, I'm not too sure. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the wonderful YouTube things. And with that, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.